Namaskar to all the officers. How are you all doing today? It's been a wonderful journey with you all over the last few months, and I'm sure by receiving most of your messages, I feel it's these audio sessions and these articles are causing enormous transformation to you and your co-officers. A lot of you have expressed how joyful you feel. It just makes me feel very good about that. But a few things I always felt like sharing with all of you is when you reach a certain stage in life, which many people aspire to reach, it's very, very important that you do not get trapped in the stages of life that you have reached. You just imagine how much time would you have taken to, qualify and become an IPS officer, how much amount of hard work you would have put in, and after how much amount of time you would have put into your duties to reach the stage where you are, to reach the stage of a DGP, to reach the stage of an additional DG, to get into the stage of an IG. Of course, all the other officers, if you are listening to it, maybe SP, DSP, DCPs, all those people also, have enormous respect. But since I am directly communicating to these rank officers, I am first addressing them. The amount of hard work that you have put in is absolutely incredible. And now, if you're not able to enjoy and be intoxicated in that position, feel very great in that position, feel very joyful in that position, I feel it is a bit of injustice to that position, because you deserve to be joyful. You deserve to be harmonious. Yes, you all have expressed the various kinds of, decision making you have to take. Every day you are in handling crisis. Right now, during this time of crisis, it's literally handled by the police department and the politicians. If you see, it's not by the doctors alone. But wherever the position that you are and where you can delegate it to a lot of people, it's time to experience gratitude for where you have reached. You worked very hard to reach in the place where you have reached. And it's important to experience that feeling of gratitude. Just for a few moments a day when you're thankful. A lot of officers I have met, they have this incredible quality of gratitude, and I find that absolutely fantastic. Most of you know that I do workshops with the corporate clients, and nowadays it's more in webinars, but I put a cap to it. I don't do workshops every day because it's going to give me money. I want to prioritize more time speaking about things which gives me a lot of joy, rather than speaking these leadership topics of key performance indicators, understanding how to evaluate risk and profit, how to synergize the marketing team, how to create a very uh, you know correlated link between marketing, branding, and sales, rather than helping people resolve relationship crisis in the core leadership team. I love to speak more freely about joyful internal states, and I just love the process. And I feel when you have reached a certain stage in life, you got to ask yourself, what are those little things which you feel joyful about? It may be anything. It may be as simple as watching a sunset, by walking around the beach, going into the mountains, spending time with nature. Who does not want to spend time with nature? See, there's one thing which is called mental harmony, another thing is called as emotional harmony, another thing called as cellular harmony, which the science is still trying to get a little grasp over it. Every cell in our body is intelligent. It's called cellular intelligence. And the genes, they have their own ways of behavior pattern within ourselves. So there is a whole science which is called epigenetics, which is flourishing in this direction. And the more they discover, the more they come to know that our behavior is determined by various factors. But one thing I've always understood, that when we spend more time with nature, our lungs are supplied with fantastic levels of oxygen. And this is required, isn't it? Our lungs must be supplied with oxygen. And when we are in the nature, it is absolutely an incredible place. It's an incredible possibility. And I feel this is what is required. This is what is largely needed today. When we are in the cities, when we are in this echo chambers, which is absolutely filled with concrete, I call them as concrete jungles, our body is not breathing that fresh oxygen. When you are in positions of power and authority, and when you have a large team to which you can delegate to, make use of that opportunity to invest certain amount of your time with nature. Not in those parks, again, just at a little distance, you have those traffic which is moving, and again you have that carbon monoxide which is released in the air. It's again a polluted air. Go into these lush green environments, absolutely free, absolutely wonderful, absolutely rejuvenating, and express certain amount of your time in gratitude. You will see every day, every single day, you are marching towards vibrant health, vibrant internal states, and your ability to experience enormous freedom within yourself is very high. Wishing you all a very wonderful time in life. This is Karthik Poovanam. I continue sharing these wonderful expressions with every one of you. Have a wonderful time, everyone.